Fringefolk Hero's Grave contains one of the strongest bows in Elden Ring, and it's literally at the start of the game, though you will need a bow or crossbow to get it. To reach this dungeon, open the fog barrier by using a stone sword key on one of the gargoyles near the stranded graveyard site of grace. Head down into the pit of poison, stop and stand on the pot I run over if you need time to let your poison buildup drop, then make your way forward. A mechanical chariot of death prowls these halls and bowls over anything in its path. There are safe nooks on either side of the halls at regular intervals. Wait for the death machine to roll up and turn around, then sprint after it, passing one safe nook on the right and stopping at the second to wait for it to roll past you. Once it's safe, quickly dart down the ramp and turn into the next safe nook on the right hand side, where a spirit archer will appear. Jump over the ledge here and land on the slope below, continuing down. Not too far ahead, there's a narrow bridge section that you won't get across in time. Instead, drop down to a hidden platform below it. There are some fairly tough enemies down in this area. A spear or other piercing weapon with a shield is recommended. Moving on, there is a fire trap that will need to be triggered before running back for a moment, waiting, and then sprinting down the hall to a safe point on the right side while the trap resets. Watch out for the one enemy waiting in ambush at the safe point. Defeat it and then move on towards the trap's position once it's safe. There's a dead end to the left with some enemies waiting in ambush and also some items to pick up. We're just going to continue straight into a grand open chamber. There's a bridge in this chamber, and across it you'll find the Erdtree's favorite talisman, but beware, two abominations will drop, one on either side of the bridge, and close in on you. You can quickly dart past and avoid the abomination to grab the talisman, but the only way of getting out of here is to either defeat the abominations or to die. From what I've been told, they don't drop any unique items when defeated. Speaking of unique items, that talisman slightly increases max health, max stamina, and equip load limit. However you go about doing it, you'll want to return to the location just before crossing the bridge to the talisman. There is another hidden ledge you can drop down to below, and a shallow pool of crimson water below that. Once down in the water, ascend the staircase and take a lift up. At the top, you'll have to defeat an elite spirit guardian before getting the bow, and there is also a nearby stone sword key to pick up. After defeating the enemy, peer down the left hall. There are 3 large pots, each hanging from the ceiling by a single rope. The objective is to use a ranged weapon with compatible ammo to break the rope of a pot and have that pot land on the mechanical chariot below. The fact that there's 3 pots gives you 3 chances at success. They also reset whenever you rest at a site of grace. The strategy that worked for me was to aim at a rope, then listen for the chariot to hit the bottom of the slope, shooting the rope a half second later. I'll play this specific part with audio so you can hear it for yourself. As you can see, the pot drops on the chariot, goes boom, and there is no more chariot to pester us in this dungeon as it will not respawn once destroyed. And this specific action is also what rewards you with the Erdtree Greatbow. The Greatbow requires a strength stat of 20 in order to use, and it takes great arrows. And as you can see in this demonstration, the special ability of the bow allows those arrows to penetrate through multiple targets. There is quite a bit more to this dungeon, but that will have to wait for the next video. To see that video, you can head over to my channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. You're helping me feed my cat. Her name's Marshmallow. Have a great day. If you're here today, have a great Saturday and a great weekend. And as always, thanks for watching.